Welcome back to Casual Bias Rugby. Festive season, done and dusted. I got burnt and fat in the sun. Tiernan's got another spot in the middle of his forehead. And Jake, what have you been up to, Jake?
I don't know. Just presence and slowly receding even more, I think is generally what I do.
All of a sudden, Jake's gonna start putting on hats as well,
Yes.
just to block the exposure.
England rugby hat.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. People,
I'll join the club in a couple of years.
hope you all had a beautiful Christmas. Hope you all had a wonderful New Year. I'm pretty sure most of us and most of you also got a bit drunk. You know, that's what the festive season is all about. Unless you're sober, obviously. But anyway, Happy New Year to everyone. Hope it blesses you. Uh, yeah, we're gonna do some predictions. I mean, no real introductions, just kind of jumping right back into it. Does either one of you two have any New Year's resolutions?
Get the college course I want. Probably a good one.
I've got a TikTok resolution of try and post more every a day or two and try and get some more YouTube up. That's other than that, not really.
Fair enough. That's a good one. Clearly, Jake's prepping for the future. Tiernan, I don't know
Yes.
what you're doing.
Just drawing microphones.
Yeah,
Still
Tiernan's
doing
got a
it.
new mic.
I
Can't even hear the difference, but
Maybe I'm still connected to the headphones.
Anyway, but we are back. People probably hate seeing us again, but I mean, it is what it is. Let's go. Champions Cup is back. What is it now? Round 3? I think so.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's start off. Glasgow, Racing, Friday night on the 4G cheese grate of a pitch. Can we see Racing get anything from that game?
Maybe a
By the way,
point.
before we go, people, please do remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Go to Tiernan, go to Jake's TikToks or the YouTubes. Both of them have a YouTube channel. Join it, follow it,
Very active.
subscribe. Yeah, let's get it growing.
We
Anyway.
both post so much.
Yeah. Anyway, Glasgow v Racing. I can't see them getting anything from this game. They'd be in terrible form in the top 14. Bit lucky against, I think it's Harlequins earlier in the. I think Harlequins weren't really taking it seriously. But what do you think, Sinan?
Yeah, I think they'll be lucky to get a point, and I'm looking at the pool right now, and Racing are in fifth. So if they don't get something from this game, it's not looking good for them. They're going to have to win next week, so it will be closer.
You got the logs in front of you.
Yeah.
Is Glasgow still top?
No, Glasgow's second.
Who did
Toulon's
they lose
top.
to?
Toulon.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, Glasgow, they've lost to Toulon and they've lost to Edinburgh as well. But both of those games were away from home, if I'm not mistaken. But them at home, they're just different gravy. Like, they're a scary team. We Pulatu.
It's just Racing are just such a mid team. I can't see them
But
getting
they've got lots of injuries, like Farrell, and then they got this whole Camille Shat thing that's come out in the last day or two, where they got rid of him from the club or something, and he's been there a decade. So the club seems in a bit of disarray, to be honest. And I think Glasgow are just, they were kind of weirdly successful last season, winning the URC, and I think they want to kick on even more this year. And they look the real deal.
Yeah. For them, they would want to top the pool. Like, that would be massive for them. Obviously, it's not in their hands really anymore because it's in Toulon's because they lost that game. But yeah, I'm backing them to get a comfortable victory out here. If the game was played in France, maybe it would have been a different story. But I'm going Glasgow to win this game by like at least 15. They're just a different breed at home. They play some of the most sexy rugby you can see.
And with that horrible Scottish weather, they just got like an even bigger home advantage. But going to some nicer weather, let's get onto your team, Casual, the Stormers.
What's the weather in the UK at the moment?
freezing. Well, freezing already.
Is it like pissing down?
No, it was
no,
like
it's not
minus.
raining.
It was about -1 this morning.
About -1. I don't think I've
I
ever
bet.
been in -1. Well, certainly
Pretty cold.
not in December, as you can see. Tien came on here and he's asked me why do I look orange. Twat. But I mean, anyway, we've got Stormers versus Sale. And boys, talk about Leinster, talk about Toulouse. Stormers have got our boys back. And we are the best team in the world. I'm telling you, Stormers with their boys back. Ivan Ruiz also returns, by the way. How sexy is that? Sale, I mean, they are renowned for buying all the South Africans. It won't make them acclimatize. You're not getting out of 0 degrees, coming into about 32 and beating us. Not at three
Yeah,
o'clock, middle
but
of the day.
they've got three Dupree brothers, who are South African adjusted already. So I think they might
And they've
go
got
up a
Ernst van
surprise.
Rijn, who's also from the Stormers.
There you go. No, I don't think Sale will get anything. They're even in the Premiership in England, they're known as terrible travellers in around just the Premiership. And even though they did sort of rough up Bristol a couple of weeks ago, they got beat by Gloucester, which isn't they're not overly impressive. So I can't see Sale getting anything as sort of a Premiership
Are you
watcher.
calling them AJ Bell bullies?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to that now. They only do well in the Shark Tank, as they called it. So
Oh
I
my
don't think they're going to
word.
get much.
There's only one Shark Tank, and that's in Durban. And we'll get there in a second. That's a banger of a match, by the way. We'll have a lovely
Yeah,
little chat
I'm
on that.
especially thinking that if Stormers lose this game, they're out. So Stormers definitely know they have to win it. Sale, they don't travel well. When you're going across the world, probably will they bring a B team? Jake, do you think?
I think they'll bring a B team, and it just feels like the coach Alex Sanson doesn't take the Europe as seriously as the Premiership. So I don't think they'll get anything.
Tiernan, you
Bottom
would
line.
know this all too well. When the Stormers came into the URC, we lost our first 5 games or 4 games, right? We've done the same again. And after that, we didn't lose a single game.
I wouldn't
And
get
we
your
won it
hopes up
all.
this time now, but
And we won it all. I'm backing the boys to do it again. All of a sudden, I'm feeling like Stormers double up, giving the Champions Cup as well. Gonna do it
really,
all.
both of them.
Yeah, well, we beat the Sharks
I,
and we
I
beat
like
the
your
Lions. We've
confidence.
all been saying how impressive the Lions have been. We've all said, listen, the Sharks, the Sharks, the Sharks.
Well, the Sharks are
We
not doing
beat
anything in
them,
this.
beat them, right? All our boys
Yeah,
are
they're
back.
pretty good. Doubles a bit of reach now, but they're pretty good. Give them that.
Yeah, we're a sexy team. We're gonna do it. We'll cruise home. I'm going Stormers by 19 points. People do remember
19.
to join our Super Brew, our prediction Super Brew, because you can talk filth about us and our snobby little comments, but you better join the Super Brew. Otherwise, you have no right to say anything bad. Anyway,
I'll talk
who?
about snobby little comments. The Sharks has absolutely no chance against the champions of Europe last year.
Yeah,
You can have all the Springboks you want in that side, and they're not going to beat Toulouse. What do you think,
they're going to get
team?
smashed by Toulouse. You know, this
Yes.
whole thing of Antoine Dupont never plays in the South, and he's going to go there now, and he's going to like cook up the
I
Sharks.
sometimes think he is honestly too good for the Southern Hemisphere. Like it's a bit beneath him, to be quite frank, playing there. But he's going to sort of grace the South Africans with his presence on Saturday or whatever, and I think he'll destroy the Sharks.
Boys, that guy's coming from what, 5 degrees that you guys just said? Durban is the hottest place on earth at the moment. Durban is about 42 in like this Indian, Pakistani, humid weather at the moment. They have no right to be as hot as they are at the moment. I I reckon some Toulouse players have already died from heat stroke
But
as they've come
it's
into.
not like Toulouse is cold in summer itself. Like it's about 15 degrees now,
Yeah,
which is meh. But in
Oh,
summer, it
okay.
is like
Okay,
but
35.
it's
scrap
also
it.
like 40 degrees. That part of
It's,
France is
it's,
hot.
it's not Wicklow. Like it can get hot
Mm.
there.
No, okay, scrap. I anyway
Hey,
thought
Wicklow gets
like
pretty
Toulouse. I think the game's going to be closer
wild.
than you guys say. I do back Toulouse as well. I mean, those Toulouse has scored 19 tries in 2 games. Are you fucking kidding me?
Jesus.
Are you
It could be
kidding
close.
me?
It could be closer than people predict. Yeah, because Sharks do have some quality players, but I can't see them beating Toulouse.
The thing with the Sharks that they do is like their game goes with the team that they're playing. So if they're playing a shitty team, they'll never bury a shitty team. I haven't seen them bury a
Mm.
shitty team. But if it's a good team, their game rises. Like that's the thing with the players that they have. They just rise to the occasion, rise to the big moments, to the big games. So I'm pretty sure Ebony's back. I'm pretty sure most of the Sharks boys are back, but 2 massive losses for them. Um, I think Andre Esterhuizen is still out. He got injured in that Stormers game last weekend, and Apelile Fassi, he's probably amputated his leg by now. Like it's not looking
And yeah,
good.
it is two of the more crucial positions of the back line, because that's where Toulouse really seem to rip people apart with their attack. So those are quite big losses for the Sharks, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, Apelile Fassi is not your greatest defender. So, I
Mm.
mean, I'll probably just substitute him with Jordan Hendrickse, who's played for the Springboks. They'll probably have Siamasuku at 10. Ethan Hooker maybe at 12. I mean, that guy's class. So I don't think they lose too much necessarily, even though those are two very, very high class players. But I reckon Toulouse get it over the line. I think it's high scoring. I think this game ends like 40-32. But I'm backing Toulouse to get it done. Let's say Toulouse by
Yeah,
8
I
or
was
9
I was
points.
watching Toulouse play La Rochelle in the top 14 the other day, and all the big hitters were out. Sort of Jack Willis and Dupont, Untamak, what Malia. They're all out, so I reckon they will be playing. And it's just that depth. They got their bench. They're big on the bench. It's like a Springbok bench. It's just like the quality they can bring off is crazy. So yeah, I can't. I don't know. What
The
do you
thing
think,
is,
Tim? And
I made
what
it.
do you think the margin?
We made a video and posted it on Surface Unscripted, and people said about Toulouse, yeah, they're impressive, but they also leak points, and they've also lost a couple of games recently. And some of them were with their strongest team as well. Now, I don't watch the top 14 because we don't have the broadcasting rights for it. But Jake, I'm pretty sure you'd know a bit more about that. Is that true? Is that a fair
I only
statement to
know they
say?
lost. I know they've lost 3 games this year, and one was to Bordeaux. I don't know the second one, but I know La Rochelle they lost to at the weekend by 3 points away. It was a La Rochelle first team and a Toulouse BC team. So I don't know. I think they've got too
Yeah,
much.
What are you
and they
feeling,
should be fine.
Tiernan?
Yeah, I can see a high scoring game as well. I think again, Toulouse will win. They'll win comfortably. It might be maybe a 40-20 something scoreline. Like
Mm.
I think the Sharks team's been overhyped. They've lost a lot of games. They went up to Leicester. They lost. They got smashed up there. I know they didn't bring their best team, but if you're talking this much about how you're going to go win this competition, how you're the best team with all your Springboks, you can't be sending B teams forfeiting games, and they've done that. And they're not beating Toulouse, and I don't think they're beating Bordeaux either. And that could see them get knocked out in the group stage
Yeah,
tournament.
that loss
And I
against the Tigers is a tough pill to swallow. Like they kind of needed that one to secure a place in the next round. Exeter, Bordeaux.
oh
Does
jeez,
Exeter get within 45?
Yeah,
do
yeah,
they
they
do they
do.
concede less than 60? That's a good question.
They do, because I don't think Bordeaux aren't to lose. I don't think, and I don't know. Have they got a couple of injuries as well? I'm not being keeping up so much with Bordeaux as much as to lose, but Exeter they're not as bad a team as their Premiership form suggests. They've lost about 3 or 4 games this year by like a score in the last 5 minutes or something. So
How
yeah,
much did they
Bordeaux will
lose
win.
to Toulouse against? Ah,
I don't know, but everyone gets smashed by Toulouse. Like 50
yeah,
points.
but well, Bordeaux beat Toulouse this season. Strongest team.
I think it'll be about a 20 to 30 point gap. I think Bordeaux should still win fairly comfortably, but it won't be as much of a hammering. I don't think.
Yeah, I'm
I think
going
about
It's
Bordeaux
a
by
40
buy.
point gap.
28.
Bordeaux by 40. You just look at how Bordeaux played in the last two Champions Cup games, especially against Ulster. In the game, Ulster in the game last 10 minutes, then Bordeaux ran away with it. And when you're playing someone like Exeter, who they've won, one game this season, they're going to get smashed. And I think if they can't keep their defence up before even 60 minutes, I think that
Has
40 point
Exeter won a
scoreline could be
game?
very quick.
Yeah, they,
Yeah,
they
they
beat
won
someone.
Oh, well, there
They
goes my
Gloucester
TikTok in
someone.
the bin. I slated
Yes,
them for
yes, they
not
beat
even
Gloucester.
winning.
No, they beat Gloucester a couple of weeks ago. I think it'll be something like 35, 40 points to 10. That's sort of gap you're looking at. But yeah, Bordeaux should still win this fairly comfortably.
Yeah. Jake, I tend to agree with you. I'm going Bordeaux by about 28 points. I think that's a fair assessment. I feel like
Yeah,
Bordeaux, this far in the Champions Cup, like they've kind of kept teams in the game for the first 40 and then finally woke up. I mean, look at that game against Ulster. Look at the game against Leicester Tigers. The exact same story. Um, so yeah, I'll back Bordeaux to kind of run away with it from minute 55 on to get that 28 point victory. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
this is a lovely little banger. Jake, how far do you
Yeah.
reckon Saracens lose by?
Right, what? Lose? What do you mean lose? I actually think
Saracens
it'd be good.
Munster.
Yeah, yeah. I think Saracens could beat Munster here. I really do. I just need to check where Munster are on the table in the URC. What they're like 11th. They've not won many games recently. They've got quite a few injuries, haven't they, to them as well, I think, Munster. So I think, honestly, Saracens could beat Munster.
I agree.
Yeah. I feel like
agree.
Saracens will go away and do them.
Yeah,
I
Munster's
don't know who I
been
want to
so
win
up
this
and down.
game.
Tiernan talking?
I don't know how I want to win this game because I don't know if you've seen Munster fans recently.
You want Saracens. You want Saracens to win.
I don't want to say it because I like backing the Irish boys in this, but if you've seen the delusion that I've been seeing from Munster fans just slating on Leinster, even
What's
though
the
they're
delusion
carrying
that
their
you've
national
seen?
team out here, huh?
What delusion?
Just delusion. Oh, like hating on Sam Prendergast. They're sending hate comments to Sam Prendergast even though he plays for their national team. They want their B team players playing in the Ireland squad. They think they're entitled to everything, and you look at them and they're 11th in the table. Like, sit down, lads. I'm gonna go for a draw this game just as I can't stand seeing either of these teams win.
This is a winner's ball. This is the ball of a winner.
Tiernan, what is your Super Brew prediction? Because you're not going for a draw. There's no way.
Munster have got a couple of injuries back, and it is a tough place to go to home. Even though Leinster went there, won by
just put the smile on Jake's
I'll go
face.
for a Munster.
Jake hasn't come on to CasualBiasRugby and smiled a lot of the times. Just give him that little cheeky little smile. Tell him Saracens will win.
Okay, yeah. Just to shut up this delusion brigade. We'll go Sarries by 3 points. Right before Six Nations.
We put out a B team against Bath a couple of weeks ago, and
that's Brim. No one cares.
No, I'm just saying, and we wrote that game off. We don't care about Bath. Give them something to celebrate. But then we've only had one game with our strongest team, so I think we'll take a strongest team again. And the likes of Martin Gonzalez, Tom Willis, the most informed player in the world. I can only see a Saracens away victory here.
How many points?
Oh, I think we're close.
I'll go Saracens by
Munster
4.
by 3 points.
I think within 7 or 10. Yeah, I think it could be quite close. Whoever wins, but I'm backing a Saracens victory here.
Tiernan has been invaded.
The Munster fan has just lobbed a rock through his window.
That's Tiernan's mom that came in there and said, "Listen, don't speak shit about Munster," because everyone grew up being Munster fans, not Leinster fans. Oh. I tend to agree.
This is the delusion I mean, right? Casual's been infected by the Munster bandwagon brigade saying this bullshit.
No, I haven't, because I just said Saracens taken by 4 points.
I'll go Munster by 3 points just because I'll back the Irish boys in the Champions Cup. But I want Munster to just be shocking.
He's ripped.
Did I switch? Did I say Sarries? Did I say Sarries by 3?
I'm going to back the Irish boys. Oh, shut up.
Back the Irish boys, except when they're being annoying and delusional.
Jake, do that move again. What did you say?
No, I can't remember what I did. Anyway, moving on.
Clip that.
Just wipe off your face afterwards.
Munster. Anyway, Stade Francais, Northampton. I think it's the next one.
Northampton is in the same WhatsApp group as the Stormers at the moment. They're finding their feet, boys.
Yeah.
They got a massive victory this weekend. Against Bath, didn't they?
Oh, what a game. Unbelievable. If you haven't watched the highlights, anyone watching this, go watch the highlights of Northampton v Bath. But they did win.
Was it a Finn Smith masterclass?
It was, but I only watched the second half first because I got late, and Finn Russell also played very well. So, but yeah, Finn Smith had a very good first half, and against Stade Francais, they're struggling in the top 14. They're like in relegation places. So
that's usually their bread and butter, right? They live a little top 14.
That's B team then. That's going to be stats in the B team if they're in that situation.
Top 3 last year, so are they going to put out a B team in the Champions Cup?
Oh, they have to. You can't do bad in the top 14. That's a lot of money in the bin.
And obviously, Northampton went and beat the Bulls last year, a few weeks ago away. So
it was
there's no reason why
Northampton.
It was last year. There's no reason why Northampton can't go away and beat Stade. So, yeah.
So they will, because it's going to be a Stade B team.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think even if Stade went for a full strength team, I just think Saints are cooking at the moment. They're looking very good. Things are flowing nicely. I'm backing Saints to get it done.
They did pick up a couple of injuries against Bath, which I don't know how long term they are. They should still have enough players.
Who got injured?
But George Henry picked up a shoulder injury. He's been quite good at fullback and wing recently. I think one of their locks got injured.
He's on the bench anyway if they play full strength. Oh yeah, but Fairbank's still out.
Yeah. They should have enough to still get to win. Yeah, I think all the big players like Mitchell and Finn Smith are still fit. So yeah, that should be Stad, I think, away.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Saints by 11. Round about there. That's what I'm feeling.
Go Saints by 22.
What the fuck?
It's 22. It's a B. No, it's going to be a Stad B team. C team.
They're still playing in France.
13th. Yeah.
I
think this happened last season. Stad played B teams and got smashed by that many points.
Yeah, Saracens beat Stad as well a few weeks ago, but it was still fairly close. And Saracens had an extra player for most of the game. I think we'll be within like about 10 points again.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be hammering.
Jake, we have too many similar predictions. Have all of us agreed on the same predictions except for Tiernan, who's gone for Munster? The rest are all the same.
Yeah, I even did go for Saris before. I just realised I should probably back my countrymen.
Okay.
Well, this next one could divide opinion.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna Cast versus Bulls. Bulls on a 3 or 4 game losing streak now. That's crazy. I think
Cast, you never do anything in this competition. Tough one.
Cast don't lose at home. I'm backing Cast.
Yeah, who do they?
They do in this competition if they play their B team.
No, they beat someone recently.
Cast beat Cast beat.
They beat Munster.
They beat Munster.
Yeah.
I'm saying a Cast victory here.
Yeah, I'm joining you in on that one.
Right line.
Yeah, go Cast by. Be a close one, maybe 2 points. 4 points.
Not
much in it.
Triple threat. Right. Little triple tag team. Okay, but I do reckon it's going to be close though. That's the thing. I don't even know if who the Bulls have sent. Let me go on their Instagram and actually check.
It's only Wednesday, like.
Yeah, but they'll post like squad pictures.
Yeah, I mean,
Did anyone watch Raw on Netflix?
No.
Okay.
Cash kind of got their arses handed in by Northampton, which it's out through the B team we're thinking of. But at home, B team Munster, I think they'll beat the Bulls. And, the Bulls are lost to Northampton at home. I can't remember the first game, but
Bulls
just
Bulls came out and made a post and said, can't wait to see everyone back at Loftus. Okay, they're not losing this one. They kind of forgot they're playing Cast. Okay. I'm going Cast by 6 points.
Okay. And then, should we move on to the next one? Leicester versus Ulster. Tiernan, are you still backing your Irish boys?
Well, I mean, if Ulster lose this game, they're out, so they kind of have to...
They're out anyway.
They're going to have to go... Oh, you can. Well, if they win the next two, they can get through. But you can't get through.
No, but we all know they're actually out.
They got Exeter. No. I know. I definitely think they can get through. But this will be a close game. Where's it being played? It's being played in a. Also, they've got to go away to They've got to go away to Leicester. That's definitely a tough one for them because I remember Leinster went to Leicester last year for the final game in the full stage. They only got a bonus point win in the last second. So
if Tigers win this one, they secure their spot, don't they?
I think so, yes. I mean, we talked about earlier Leicester putting the Bordeaux under pressure for a good 45 minutes and then beating the Sharks at home. I think Leicester have got a great squad, to be honest, and they're top 4 in the Premiership. I think Leicester will win this.
Isn't Pollard playing some serious rugby at the moment?
Who?
Pollard.
Yeah, he's playing quite well. I mean, he's a great player, but he's still not a standout for Leicester. There's other great players, but the whole team's playing quite well.
At least he's actually playing and not injured the whole time, right?
Freddie Stewart's having a great season. He's still a cruise ship with a turning circle of a cruise ship. But other than that, he's having a great season. Ollie Hester-Collins, a winger, is playing really well, like top Premiership try scorer. So I think Leicester will win this.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, I can't see past the Leicester win.
30 points to Leicester. I think if they could batter the Sharks like that, obviously it wasn't a full strength Sharks team. I don't believe that Ulster will play full strength.
They will play. No, it's the Irish and Champions Cup will play full strength. This is our main thing. So they'll send not exactly scary onto Ulster, but they will send their strongest team.
Well, their full strength team will still get bummed by.
I've heard a rumour that Ollie Chesterton's back for the Six Nations. I don't know if that means he's back for this game, but that'd be a major boost for Leicester. And George Martin was rested last weekend, so I can see a strong Leicester team here putting quite a few points in Ulster.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going massive for Tigers. I reckon this is the biggest margin of the weekend.
Whoa. I'll go with Leicester by 7.
You know, Toulouse are
Oh,
playing the
big.
Sharks.
No, Sharks will be fine.
It won't.
Well, I'm saying fine. They'll still lose. But we both
Oh.
said by 8 points. We've said
I
other
was
games will
hoping
be
for
more than that.
more of a bite there on his South African defence, but never mind. No, I don't think this will be the highest scoring game, but yeah, I think it'll be comfortable.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Toulon, Harlequins, another Baptiste. This is a good game, by the way. Baptiste Seren. Have you guys seen that try assist of him? Wow.
Yeah.
He's better than Dupont.
The one where he flicks it away first, the offload, then gets it back up like a ruck and kicks it.
No, but he kicks it. He grubbers it to himself first, picks it back up, then does the flick.
Yeah.
Then he's like 40 meters behind everyone, catches up, takes the offload from the ground, and then a little dink over the top to the winger, darts it in.
It's an amazing try.
I mean, that is the second best assist that I've ever seen after Dylan Lates for the Stormers with an absolute filthy backhand. But I mean, seriously, that was.
I think this will be the game of the weekend. Toulon Harlequins. They're playing some great rugby.
Yeah, what a little pre-taste.
It'd be definitely high scoring.
Sorry,
Who we going with?
You know what?
Go Toulon.
This would be the most Harlequins thing to just go and put up a crazy performance and win away in Toulon. But it's his Harlequins written all over. They did Bordeaux away last year. They did Racing away last year. I could see them beating Toulon here. Honest.
Are you backing them to beat Toulon?
Yeah, I am. I think they will.
Oh, love that.
And also, there's a few English players like Sinclair. They've got Bigger, who knows English, but he's been in the Premiership. Ludlam, Ribbons. There's a lot of familiar players there. I can see
Toulon have lost Olivon, which is massive. That is a massive loss.
Yeah.
But they Harlequins don't have Baptiste Seren. And that guy is sensational. He's my favourite player.
Danny Kerr. 38-year-old Danny Kerr, man. He'll take him.
Retirement home. Tiernan, who are you backing?
I'm going to go with Toulon. It's a tough place to go there. One of the fortresses of European rugby, their stadium. And go 10 points. It would be a very hard thing to go win away in France. Like, they managed to do it in a knockout game last season against Bordeaux, but don't know. They haven't been looking too good this season. I think they won their first Premiership game in, 2 months there?
Yeah. I'm backing Toulon. My predictions has gone to shit with how good Toulon has been, by the way.
I'm going for.
I think if they win this, they go.
A ding-dong, crazy punch-for-punch battle, and Harlequins coming out on top. High-scoring game.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going Toulon. I'm going Toulon by. This reeks of another lovely high-scoring game.
Do we want to talk about this next game, or just skip over it?
Skip over as if it's not the biggest fixture of the pool stage.
But I have to end the recording first, boys. I have to end the recording first, and then I'll send you a link.
Yeah. No, just don't bother continuing. Really,
I'll send you a link in 10 minutes because this thing has to go now for 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh!
What are you moaning about? Fine. We've got 6 minutes left, right? Before we actually have to go into.
That's enough for all the games.
Okay, La Rochelle Leinster.
Anyway, La Rochelle Leinster, probably the biggest game of the whole pool stage if you think about it. Rematch of the 22-23 finals. And there's always been a bite in this one. We're going away to La Rochelle again. We did it last year. We're going to do it again. Easy. Leinster with a massive win. We're going to bury this La Rochelle thing. This evens up the win.
I saw someone make a video that the fact that Geordie Barrett has come in could cause some headaches for the British and Irish Lions to a centre pairing. Because obviously then you don't get Henshaw and Ringrose playing as much as you necessarily want, right? That's what I read. Do you agree with that? Or do you think Bundy and Ringrose gets in anyway? Or do you think that's just Huey Pilotu written all over it.
You've got 5 minutes left on this recording, and you just tried to chucked in a British and Irish Lions question.
Yeah, we got to go on a big ramble about the British and Irish Lions. But yeah, no, I'll say that. I think Bundy, Henshaw, and Ringrose could all get picked for the Lions. Depends how many centres they bring. But if they're bringing,
I would love Tiernan
4 or
to
5
say
centres,
it is Bundy, Henshaw, and Ringrose, and then we see the centre pairing of Huey Pilotu or
I'm not
fucking
hearing this
Ollie
Huey
Lawrence pulling up with
delusion. Scotland fans going, we're winning the Six Nations. We've got the best team in the
Ollie
world. Like,
Lawrence
lads, he's
pulling up
lost to
with
Italy this
Jonathan Davies brought her back out of retirement.
year.
That would
Get
be
Brian O'Driscoll back while we're at it. Like, it's Australia. We could send anyone.
okay. Anyway, let's stay on the game.
Yeah.
Tiernan, are you feeling confident on this one?
Oh yeah. Yeah, buried La Rochelle last year. You know, we went there, away in their stadium, won a game, knockout stage. They came to Dublin and they lost by 40 points. So yeah,
Yeah, well,
he's getting small.
you guys haven't really gotten out of second gear. Now, obviously, that is as much
Yeah.
positive as you could say. It could be a negative for this one. Like, don't you think La Rochelle could just be fired up? A little fire in the belly.
Definitely, and depending on how Roger's been preparing for this game, knowing how much he hates Leinster, like he will definitely be getting the squad ready for this. Same with Leinster, you know, they got beaten in a semi-final followed by 2 finals in a row by these guys. So it's a grudge match. And Leinster will definitely come out, they'll definitely be at their top game for this one if they can be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a Leinster win by 15 points, just tumble them at home.
Jake?
Yeah, I'm going to go for Leinster win as well. I mean, this is the competition they really care about. They've had like a rest week in the URC. La Rochelle didn't impress that much against a B team to lose. They've crawled over against Bath. I don't think they'll convincingly beat Bristol in the Champions Cup. Yeah, I'm going to go for Leinster to overpower them.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
I actually agree. And I think it means a lot for Leinster to top the pool stages over here. Getting those home games for the rest of it. I think Leinster go. You reckon Leinster goes full strength, Tiernan?
Oh, it's
La
Irish in
Rochelle?
Europe.
Okay.
Irish in Europe. They always go for
It's Irish in Europe.
Fair enough.
It's
Kind of
Irish in
forgot
Europe.
that. Okay, I agree. I'm going Leinster by also kind of a no. It's in France. Let's go Leinster by 15 points.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. 15 points.
Yeah. Okay.
That's still definitely a hammered job against like a team like La Rochelle who just played defense.
We've got 2 minutes and 50 left. Bristol, Benetton. I don't see Benetton getting anything. I know Bristol have kind of had
Yeah.
Jake. They've kind of had a little lapse of form or dip in form.
They've lost some crucial players. AJ McGinty, it was making that side tick, and they've lost every game since he's been injured. Also got players like BETWAY, Max Malins, and Joe Batley a lot, was in England form basically before he went out. I think Bristol might struggle here at home.
They got Harry Byrne, man. What you mean? They got Harry Byrne.
Yeah, that's great. Anyway, I think it'll be close. If Benetton take their strongest team, I could see Benetton sneaking a win. But I'm just going to edge a Bristol victory.
You said it would be the most Harlequins thing to do. This would be the most Benetton thing to do in the world. Like, I mean,
it'd be the most Bristol thing in the world to lose at home.
Benetton beats Bath
Yeah.
and then struggle against Zebra.
With a Bath beating, but
Doesn't matter.
I might say Bristol to lose this, you know.
No, I'm going Bristol to get it over the line. At home. They're pretty good at home, aren't they?
I need Bristol. No, they're terrible at home. They've got a really good away record.
They're bad at home. It's their away. They're the away
wow.
team. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to back Bristol, right? At some point, they have to win a game again. I'm going to back Bristol to get it done
a
against
URC team here, so I'm going to go Bristol.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to go Bristol as well. Like, I think Benetton had their big moment in this competition when they beat Bath there, but I can't see them getting through.
Fine, and then the final one. Boys,
Bristol need this game if they want to stay alive. Okay.
Bath
Bristol
versus
by,
Clermont.
I don't know,
This
5.
might actually be the game of the weekend. Bath versus Clermont.
We've said that about 5 times now.
Fair enough. But I'm backing Bath. I'm backing Bath.
Yeah.
Clermont has been good, but Bath is a good team. They're pretty strong. What's their home record like?
Very good. They got loads of depth in their squad as well.
Okay.
I think they've only lost to La Rochelle.
Quickly, Jake, who are you predicting?
Bath.
Bath, Tiernan?
Bath.
Okay. People, please do remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Our time has run out, but we do love and appreciate you guys, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.